Hello, welcome back. Here we are. I just got back from a nice dinner. I took some Chinese food over to my mom's place because my dad is away fishing for the weekend. So I'm nice and full and ready to play. So now we are in the forest. This is the next area. I did skip an area, by the way. I'm going to have to go back and do that. I actually kind of forgot about it a little bit. Oh, twin. Okay, good. I'm getting twin shards now. I can upgrade my whirligig saw to level 6 once I get enough of those. I need 2 more. Or wait, was that the small ones? That was the small ones. I need 5 more. I need 5 more twin shards, but you get twin shards here. The forest is where you start getting those. So it's not too hard to get what you need. So you might remember this guy. He's the one near the very beginning where I said this guy is way too strong to fight. Don't bother fighting him. He's still super strong. Trying to bait him into attacking so I can get a visceral. By the way, visceral attacks, it's the one where you lock in and you shove your arm into him and you rip it out. And that damage is not based on your weapon. Nothing to do with your weapon. It's actually based on your level. There's a multiplier. It's like 5 times your level is how much damage you deal, or something like that, or 10 times. I don't remember what it is. But there's a multiplier based on your level. So the higher level you are, the more damage your viscerals do. So no matter how good your weapon is, it doesn't help viscerals. But it's kind of good that way, because no matter how bad your weapon is, your viscerals can still do a lot of damage if you got a good level. I could have sworn there was another part up here, but whatever. I want to get down there and light up the bonfire. Depends on antidotes. Where's the other guy? Seems to be gone. Is there an item over here? I don't remember. There is. Oh, a twin bloodstone shard. Perfect. That's great. Glad I went over there. So, you'll notice this thing on the ground right here. Pile of wood, right? Not quite. I don't remember who it was, but one of the people I watched do a playthrough of this, they had that happen and they dodged out of the way and they're standing here like, holy crap, that was close, and then it broke loose and flew at them and knocked them off. It was hilarious at the time. So they really weren't expecting that. Ah, this is the way I was thinking of. So jump over here. And there will be a little crystal lizard. There's a bunch of shards. How many am I at now? 7. I need 1 more shard and I can upgrade my whirligig. So these guys like hitting you with torches, and there's a bunch of guys that throw oil urns here, so they oil you up and then burn you and you just ignite. Oh, trap. I actually lost track of which way I was going. I was supposed to go to the left. So there's a big pit in the middle here. So you walk across that, you fall in. And it's filled with crows. They don't put spikes in their pits, they just throw crows down there. Because, I mean, geez. Crows are pretty bad. So you want to go back this way. And there's a secret area back here. There's also a secret item here. It's one of the early game. I mean, early-ish. As early as this part is. Magic items. Well, you got me. So, oh, that's not it. That's blue elixirs. Ooh, that was pretty close. He actually almost killed me there at that. Lucky I can't reach you. Ah, can't reach him. Alright, have to go around. Really wanted to whip him through there. So those dogs came out of the kennels here. If you walk back here first, you can kill them all before they get out. It is a much easier way to do it. Get out of here, crow. Ah! Ooh, that startled me. I forgot that there was more dogs. I think there's a bad guy here. There is a bad guy here. I wasn't expecting him to swing there. He was supposed to go into his frenzy phase. So I'm glad that attack he made at me went over top of me. Is this it? I think this is it. There it is. Beast Roar. Forgot about that. You can break that open and get a gold blood gem. Gold blood gem is a bunch of bonus damage to beasts specifically. Attack versus beast up 12. Not especially useful. I mean, I assume I'm going to hit you eventually. I think I've gone up here once ever. The White Church set. That's where it is. No wonder I hardly ever find that. Because I never go up there. But I want to go to the secret area, which is actually back here. It's hard to see. Because all of the material... all the terrain here kind of blends together. And it's hard to notice that there's actually a path back here. Now this tells you what the area you're going into is. These little flowers. Because these grow in areas where there's poison. Poison. And so all of the water here is poison. All of it. It's got like teeny tiny little worms in it that try to kill you. And giants. So it's all tiny guys and big guys. But as soon as you start touching the water, you're going to get poisoned. There's an item here. It's a Nurturing Triangle Gem, which might be the one right over there. So I'm going to try to grab that. Nope, that's not it. That was a dirty triangle gem. I need a nourishing. There it is. Okay, got it. Now I want to go in here. Now we get to climb for a while. And if you're thinking, wow, that is a long ladder. Well, guess what? It's not over yet. There's another ladder. Alright, can you guess where we are? Can you guess where this is coming out? You'll never guess where this is coming out. Anyone got a good guess? Secrets. It came out in the graveyard of Sefka's clinic. Just a big old hole right there with the ladder. So now you can sneak around to the back side of the clinic. And there's some stuff back here. As well as another Mind Flayer, who's the strongest Mind Flayer you've encountered yet. He might give me an issue. Ooh, I got him. Excellent. He's actually fairly resistant to fire damage, which is why I'm glad my visceral damage is based off of... it's just flat, unresistible damage based off of your level. I know it did the fire effect when I hit it, but that's just because I have a fire weapon, and it adds that when I hit them. But it was not fire damage. It did exactly 600. So... I'm not sure what the multiplier is. So this is Sefka's clinic, where you send the people if you send them to her. And for everyone that you send to her, there will be one more of these in her clinic. So she's actually experimented on the people you send her, which is why I didn't send anyone here. And she's turning them into these guys. Which is an attempt to create moon emissaries and communicate with the moon presence. Oh, did he drop it? Oh, that's right. He drops the blood vial. So when you find these guys, they are... The first area where you can find them is in the woods, which is where it just came from. And I found that secret area that led through to here. So all the ones that are in the woods, I'm assuming, came from here, and they were part of her experiments. The ones in the woods, though, have a chance to drop bolt gems, which is how I will get some electric gems for my chain whip. And that item I just picked up was the Canehurst Summons, which allows me to go to Castle Canehurst. But I won't be doing that quite yet. So if you go this way now, and you find Iosef, because she's in the back there, she'll say, "Leave, you're ruining everything that I'm doing." And if you don't listen to her, and you go back there, she'll fight you. And if you do fight her now, and you kill her, then you can't get the 1/3 of the umbilical cord that you get from this area later. So that's one way to lose one of your umbilical cords. So I've only got one right now, so I still need two more. So I'm not going to go back there now and ruin it. But I can just open this gate. And I can use the bonfire here to go back to town and then teleport back down to the forest. Or I can just go down the ladder outside. But I actually have some stuff back at the Hunter's Dream that I want to do. So I have a lot of souls. I wouldn't mind leveling up twice. And I actually wanted to buy Henrik's gear, because I forgot to buy that when I killed him ages ago. So I'm going to do that while I'm still thinking of it, because I'll forget. I always forget. So I can buy Bloodstone shards here now for one inside each. And Henrik's gear. Which I think is the lightning resistance set. Which would make sense since it's yellow. Yeah, it's resistant to bolt, which is lightning. The rest of its stats are not as good as Gascoigne's, though. But it looks nice because it's a yellowy color. Whereas most of the sets in this game are just like gray. They're just different colors of gray and brown. And this one is still quite brown, but you can actually see the yellow on it. Wow, that was 12,000 to level up, so I only got one level. Wait, let me see. I do have a bunch of this. That's probably enough for the next level up, right? It is. Gonna get my vit up. So the first soft break for your vitality is 27, I think? Or maybe it's 30. It might be 30. I might be thinking of Dark Souls 3. That's 27. So I'm going to go and do the area I forgot about, because it gives me one of my tools that I need in there that lets me equip the Carol runes. And you need it if you want to wear Carol runes, which are just a normal flat upgrade item. They're just passive upgrades. So it's very good to have them. So this is where I fought Vigor Amelia. Lots of amygdalas statues. Statues of amygdalas. So there's two areas you can go here. You can go left and right. What are you still doing here? Aren't you guys supposed to leave when I kill her? These guys have like a 3-frame attack. So I just assumed he was going to attack there and shot, and I managed to hit it. But their attack speed is very high. So I'm going to try to do this area pretty quick. I just want to get in, get the item, get out. I've watched like 3 or 4 different playthroughs of Bloodborne. I've seen everyone do this boss, and no one ever seems to really understand the boss, so I'm going to explain it. When I get there. Oh, that was the last twin chart I needed, right? So this force is just filled with gunners and dogs. Oh, man, I missed everything. These are some gnarly dogs. They just got spikes piercing their entire body. Alright. These witches be crazy, yo. Ooh. Yeah, well, it tends to burn if you walk into a fire pit. I can't really help you there, lady. So I believe because I'm doing this after I defeated Amelia, the extra guys won't spawn. Throwing firebombs at me? Because there's extra guys that pop up here. Obviously I can't show you because they're not popping up. But you will be able to see them in the boss room, because he summons them as ads. So I'll show you then. They're really cool looking. They're like big, skinny-limbed humanoids with a scythe. Or, not a scythe. You know, one-handed scythe. I'm trying to remember the name. Jeez. I was expecting him to get dazed a little bit when I was hitting him with that, but he's got good ability to avoid it, apparently. Alright, actually, you know what? That will be it for this one. When you come back, I will blaze through this area and get on to the next one, which is back at the forest. I had to come back and do this because I forgot about it. Or maybe I'll go do another side thing. There's so many different ways that you can go, but the sideways aren't very long, so it's a good idea to kind of get them out of the way before you continue on with the main stuff. Anyways, I will see you all next time.